Well, seminars it's a very good platform, to really showcase the customer experience. And what we've done is we've actually changed it to workshops because we like engaging, interactive type of experience. And what's been a really big differentiator for us in our marketplace is there's a lot of competing organizations that give seminars, and all it is a sales pitch for 2 hours. Whereas we really focus on that educational marketing, have them come in, be very interactive, help them personally grow, as well as give them ideas for their business. And then at the end of the seminar, there's no pitch, there's no sales pitch. We follow up after the seminar with any type of marketing or sales, and it's been really well received, and word gets out. You've got to go to this workshop, because you'll get valuable information, you'll get some good tidbits and some tools to use in your business today. Associations and strategic relationships can be or have the potential to be a slippery slope. And what I mean by that is that when I first started coaching, I joined every association there was. I was involved with about 10 different ones, and it could have a drain on your resources and your time, and you have to really measure where the return will be on that. Now, you want to give to an association, but if it was a community or your church or your neighborhood, I have no problem giving with nothing expected in return. But if it is a business association, you would like to have some type of reciprocity in the form of either a referral or a business. So what we've done is we've actually had to really evaluate and see which ones make sense for the target markets we're going after, and then stay with them and become actively involved. And there are different groups out there, whether it be a leads group, whether it be a resourcing group, that really focus on maybe a target market you're going after, i.e. the Electrical Contractors Association. Might be a good one if you're focusing on electric contractors. As for strategic partners, again, a potential slippery slope. What we found is there are potential, or you think they're strategic partners, but what they really do is they take and they don't give, and it needs to be a symbiotic relationship. So what we've done, we've identified strategic partners that are actually valuable to our customers. They can bring added value and help the needs of our customers, as opposed to going to them and saying, give me a referral. And consequently, now we have formalized that and actually branded it with the name Team Triad Coaching, and it keeps focus, it has an objective, and in the marketplace, people know they can come to this consortium and they can actually get help for their business. So it's a win-win for everybody. They recommend myself as well as my partner for one reason, and it's the customer experience. They know when they meet us, there's not going to be a sales pitch. We're here and I truly have your best interest. I want to enhance the quality of your life using your business, if you're a business owner, to help you achieve that dream or that goal. And when they realize that it is focused, I very seldom talk about myself, my credentials. I can have a bio sheet, say, here, this is about me, but it's about them. And when they realize that and they go through that experience, that, by gosh, this guy really is focused on me, they love it. They tell other people and say, man, you got to experience these guys. And that is the main reason, is the customer experience. Yes, we have all the tools and everything that can help them achieve their goals and dreams, but it's mainly focused on the point that we're focused on them. Business owners are all different. They all have different blind spots, but we are also seeing commonalities with the various customers that we work with. And there's basically three things. One, and this is feedback that we get from them, when they're giving us feedback as we go through our coaching process. And one of them is that they coined the phrase, we give structure to chaos. And a lot of times you'll go in and there'll be a chaotic situation with one of the company functionalities, and they'll say, wow, you gave me structure, you gave me a tool, you gave me a method or a protocol that can help me give a little bit more structure to that chaos. The second thing is that you're a resource for new ideas and new perspectives that maybe they didn't have the opportunity to experience, because sometimes we have a tendency to get very focused internally. So the culture starts just churning ideas instead of having new ideas and new innovation coming in. And then the most important thing is that it's a safe harbor. They realize that working with us, that there's a situation where they can talk about anything. They could go through a discovery process, and there's no judgment. They're there just to brainstorm. And a lot of times business owners, I imagine the majority of the time, they just need somebody to talk to that they can trust. And when you have that confidence and you have that rapport, it gets to be very productive in helping them reach their goals. My biggest success in coaching, and it gives me goose pimples talking about it, but my big success is that we had a client who was a good company, a $4 million company, 35 employees, the standard in their industry. They were in the service industry, and they were the standard. He was actually the president of that industry's association. So you would think, wow, there's not maybe much room for improvement. And he accepted an invitation. We had a pilot program that was sponsored by a manufacturer of that industry, so there was no charge to him to have coaching. And he admits now that he had had coaching in the past, and it didn't produce anything for him, but he figured, hey, it was free, what do I have to lose? So he accepted the invitation. And as we went through, within the first 2-3 weeks, things started to transform. The kind of questions, the why are you doing that? Nobody ever asked me that question. Why? That's a good question. And he embraced it. And he's a very high D on a disc type of assessment. And he said, wow. And through a process of discovery, he has actually looked at all his functions of his company, and he had good processes already in place, but now he's connected the dots. His whole organization, the culture, is starting to evolve into this high-performance organization where they're producing, the people love him, the customer loves him. And the other thing is, when we went into the sales end of it, and I was reviewing his sales collateral, it was all about them. It wasn't about the benefit to the customer. And when they realized that, that was an aha moment for them, and said, we never thought about it. We have all these awards, and we listed all this for our customers to see, but what's in it for them? I have a situation where I need your service. Tell me how it's going to benefit me. And when they realized that, things really started to turn. We have a saying with that group, they're 1% vision and 99% alignment, and they truly are. Their entire organization, from the receptionist to the service technician to the owner, are all on the same page. And they were a $4 million business, as I mentioned. They're well on their way over the next 3.5 years to becoming a $10 million business. So they followed everything that we presented to them with an open mind. Even though initially it wasn't meant to be that way, they embraced the whole process. So it's been a success story, and the industry has heard about it. So now the industry is writing different case studies and saying, look what has happened here through business coaching.